Apparently photons have mass. I didn't even know they were Catholic. Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is Rivers of Nihil, who I do not know. This was a recommendation from a regular contributor to my comment section by the name of UberNoodleX. He's definitely a regular. But I'm not necessarily doing this because UberNoodleX requested it, a regular though he is. I'm doing it because it's called Where Owls Know My Name. Because that, to me, is just... That's practically clickbait, isn't it? That Where Owls Know My Name. I mean, when a band gets together and thinks, right, what we're going to call this song, or what we're going to call the album, because it's from the album Where Owls Know My Name, so they named their album that, so this is the title track from their album. So, when they got together, and they said, right, what we're going to call it? Well, we can... And I haven't heard this, so I don't know what it is, but somebody said, how about Where Owls Know My Name? And everyone went, yep. I can't... I'm struggling to... Where's that thought process gone? So... I don't know anything about this band. I don't know what this song is. I'm looking at the album cover, and it could be anything from black metal to doom to who knows, you know. I can't. If I just saw that on its own, yeah, I'd probably think this is death metal or something like that, and it might turn out to be death metal. I honestly don't know. I was tempted because of the name of the just because of the name of the thing to go and look up loads of information about them, but I thought, you know what, that might spoil it for me. So I genuinely haven't heard a single note of this, you know, nothing at all. I've queued it up on my screen, 0 minutes and 0 seconds, and we're just going to find out together. But yeah, Rivers of Nihil, Where Owls Know My Name. Now, UberNoodleX says he's listened to this, just been listening to it over and over since it came out, and it came out this year, very, very recently. This video is March 8th this year, so it's fairly new, but he said he's been listening to it over and over since it came out, and it's running for his favourite album of the year this year. So, listen to the title track and be astounded. Are you ready to be astounded? I am. I hope, UberNoodle, that you're feeling the pressure right now of having recommended this, and I'm calling it out, as this is going to change my life. So I hope it does. It's one thing I love, it's finding stuff and thinking, I did not know this existed. Why is this not in my life? I love it when that happens. So let's find out. It's 6 minutes 40 long, so it's not a, you know, it's not a quick pop song, that's for sure. And let's discover it together. Can't go wrong with that.
Days we were
I love stuff like this. As you see, it's not a video. Hands up who wasn't expecting a saxophone. So we got death prog, basically, which is, in my book, is just a total win. be an essential purchase for me if it wasn't quite so lo-fi in its production. The only tiny thing that makes me hesitate is the production, because you can hear all the musicianship that's under there. You can't hear the detail, which is what I want, but you can hear that it exists. It's just not quite graspable. All of the discordant notes in the middle, the saxophone. I'm pretty sure it's a saxophone. That was immediately what I thought. Oh, saxophone. The inventiveness, the quality of the songwriting and all of that. This would be an essential purchase, but I'm just slightly put off by that lo-fi sound. Ubernoodle, yeah, I know you're going to comment under here. So YouTube can do things to sound, but I don't think it's done that much to this. So is that representative of the sound of the album, I guess is my question. Because if it was just a little clearer, I think I'd be all over that, because that is a quality piece of music and a quality piece of songwriting and an inventive piece of songwriting, like I say, with all those discordant notes and the extra elements like a saxophone. I almost feel like there's a slightly missed opportunity here to have something fantastic. And I can see why you like this, Ubernoodle, and I can see why people would like it, because I like it. There's just that little thing that will make me always, if it sounds like this, I think it will always make me feel like it could have been more. And I'll be listening to it thinking, I hope these guys get, which is what I'm thinking now, I hope these guys get some money to have more studio time perhaps, and a better studio, or whatever it is that it takes to raise it up into better production. Production is very important to me. I like to, especially when it comes to stuff like this, I like to be able to hear what's going on, because there's a lot going on and I feel like I'm missing out, kind of thing. So yeah, definitely a good recommendation. As you can see, I've just got this slight hesitancy just because of, I can't put it any other way, the lo-fi element to the sound. But yeah, Where Owls Know My Name, I mean, that's definitely, for me, that's clickbait, because it's like, wow, how do you end up, what kind of song is called Where Owls Know My Name? So I mean, thank you very much for the recommendation. Let me know what the sound is like on the album, because sometimes what you get on these videos, I just did Imperial Sin, and the video I know is not as good as the album, so let me know and let everyone else know, because that was some cool prog death, wasn't it? Speaking of prog death, Spires, a band I love and have done a video of in the past, I've got a new album out this year, so if you like this, and their production is really good, so they've got a new album coming out later this year, September I think, but check out some Spires stuff if you like this stuff. That's just a recommendation, and thanks for watching. Rivers of Nihil. Definitely. I wonder, I'll have to go and find out if they've done any other albums or anything. Maybe they sound different. I'll have to go and find out, because they definitely ticked all of my boxes except for this one big box mark production. That's the thing. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.